What's up, amigos? Welcome to GoldUp. Today I'm going to show you guys how I used to print my own t-shirts back in high school using nothing but a stencil. So don't go anywhere. So amigos, about, was it like 10, 12 years ago when I was in high school, when I first got interested in making my own t-shirts, well, I didn't have money for buying my own press, screens, chemicals, all that. I didn't know that. So I went to do-it-yourself style, which I learned from YouTube. And one way to do it was using just a stencil to make your own t-shirts. And that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do today. Now, I'm going to tell you guys that this is how you should make your t-shirts. But if you're someone who finally got interested in screen printing, but you don't have no equipment at all, but you're still in that area where you want to see how it feels to make your own t-shirts, well, this is a good way to start. You might not get the best t-shirts, but when I was in high school, when I made my own t-shirts, man, I felt pretty cool inside knowing that, I made this shirt myself. This was really simple and easy to do. All you're going to need is just a regular, you could use a regular piece of paper, but if you have those transparent papers, that could work as well. But we're going to use this because that's how I started. Simple paintbrush. Now here I couldn't find it like a real, like hard brush. I was trying to find soft ones, but I'll make it work. A box cutter, but if you have an X-Acto knife, that would be a lot better. I used to use the X-Acto knife, but I couldn't find one here, and the only way to find one was if I was going to Office Depot, but I didn't have time to go over there. And I already had this laying around, so I'm going to use this one right here. And also where's it? Some ink, screen printing ink. Back when I did this, I didn't have access to actual screen printing ink. What I did was actually went to Amigos, and I actually bought fabric ink. That's what I used to get. And also heat gun. Now, if you don't have a heat gun, you can use a regular clothing iron, and that'll work as well. But if you have this, that'll be a lot quicker. So try to get this. But anyways, let's go to the table and get started and actually cutting out the stencil. For today, I'm going to be using this, something real simple. Okay, let's get started. Wow, this is going to bring back so many memories. So, to find stencil, you can just go on Google and look for, free stencils to print out. Now you can get a way to get started to practice. Okay. There we go. A little stencil. So I'm actually going to use some cloth because I don't have shirts, but I'm going to use that for right now to do a little few test prints. So I have my cloth. And you could just lay it like this, but the better way to do it is just to grab like a piece of cardboard so you can actually place the shirt inside. How's my stencil? Here it is. My stencil. I'll do it right here with your nothing. grab the ink and just start and again, try your best not to actually like have the stencil move away, because like that. Okay, so I think we're done. So now, carefully just remove your stencil. That here. And it's not that perfect, but again, after time you'll get better at it. So let me dry this real quick. Okay, so here it is. Again, not that perfect, because ink right here, but let's do one more. So here's a close-up. Hopefully it doesn't fall because my tripod kind of broke on me. Here. Got a little ink stain right here, but again, this is the stencil, so you're not gonna get like I said, like amazing results, but anyways, let's cure this again and so amigos, we're finally done. So where's it at? This was my first one right here. That one. And again, you gotta be real careful for the stencil not to move, because if it moves just a little bit, it's gonna happen right there like that. I can't say it like that. And also, you need a good brush, because right now I have a really like soft brush. That's why I couldn't really get even like coats. You can see that. Yeah, you need like a hard brush. Here's my second one. This one came out a little bit better than the first one. See that? Again, stain right here. But and now this stencils, you can actually save them. Like I used to save them all the time. Like this will eventually dry, then I'll get another shirt and I'll print it. Do the same thing again. But what you can also do is you can try to get some more thicker paper, or even better, you can actually use those transparent papers. Just go to Office Depot and have them printed for you and cut it out with an X-Acto knife, which would be a lot better because this, again, it gets wet. And also, since this paper, when you're hitting with the brush, it has more tendency to move on you. But with the transparent paper, less likely to have those problems. So I recommend you doing that. I was going to use that one, but I didn't have time to go Office Depot. And I can't print it here because those transparent papers are for laser printers. I don't have a laser printer. And I didn't want to use my screen printing film to do a stencil like this because that would be a waste of film. But anyways, again, at first you might struggle, but with time you'll get better at it. I mean, I made a lot of shirts like that. My first shirt that I actually did was actually, might sound a little bit conceited, but it was a picture of me, of my face. I used Photoshop and I learned how to do like kind of like to make your own stencils. I did that. Then I just went online, started looking for stencils online, you know, free stencils, you know, printouts, and I would practice on that. So yeah, so that's how I did my shirts back in high school. Again, that was a pretty cool feeling for me, knowing that, you know, I'll take my own shirt and people like, where'd you get that shirt? I know I made it myself. And they're like, oh, you made it yourself? Like, yeah, you know, I felt pretty cool for that. But now, luckily, I finally have my own screen printing equipment, my shop. It's, how do you say? And I feel like a big achievement where I came from, because knowing that I started from this to finally this, man. So amigos, so that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this video of me showing you guys how I first started making my own t-shirts. Pretty cool the way I started to where I'm at now. So yeah, big accomplishment for me right there. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Social media, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time, amigos.